travel through Epirus in the far northern reaches of Greece is to step back in time, exploring the tiny stone villages that have been home to some of the warmest and hardiest people in history. And if you find your way to Papigo, a town with rich spiritual history, pay a visit to Sterna, a country store of sorts dedicated to keeping historical local food culture alive. Here you'll find everything from homemade local spirits to dolls commemorating the mysterious Serakatsani shepherds, many of whom left behind their nomadic ways and settled here in the late 19th century. Owner Ellie Papageorgious sees her family's mission as preserving the ancient customs of this magical place.
I believe that our shop and our work is a sort of life museum. Because a visitor coming here, arriving at this place, is important to understand how years ago, how people could survive and how could they live up here. For example, imagine that out of a walnut tree, people can use the leaves to dye, to give color, and the wool taken from the sheep or the goats, also hair for the ladies years ago. The wood to make furniture, and then the pieces not used, light their fire. When we break the nuts to make the sweets, we keep the shell also to light the fire. And when the nuts are fresh before becoming hard, we make out of it liquor and a glyko to koutaliou, the typical Greek sweet fruit preserved in syrup. So imagine that nothing was not allowed to be wasted. And that would be so nice for people living today to make it part of their life.
Yeah. Sterna is a collage of culture and food that creates a unique vibe you'll only find in Zagori. Make sure you've got room in your bag for some homemade preserves, olive oil, and wine, because you will be bringing some home. Well, Ellie just explained to me that this special room here is all the liquor products that her family makes, and they've got liquors that are made from mushrooms and from bergamots and from grapes and all kinds of different things, and they've got sparkling wines that her father made. This is a real family business with generations of history behind it, and everything that they sell here, the food products, are made with their family's hands. The Pindus Mountains are a rugged place, and the stories here are of struggle and overcoming the odds. And when the Ottomans conquered this region in the 1500s, a cultural shift occurred. Many of Zagori's wealthy residents bought special travel privileges from their Muslim rulers. They used those privileges to escape the dominance of the Ottomans and move abroad. But they never forgot their home, and Ellie shared some of that history with us.
It's interesting to observe here in the area those huge buildings, and if someone is able to visit old houses and see their interior, will be surprised by their construction. Colorful and carved ceilings, porcelain plates, musical instruments, really rare editions of books. And also those huge churches, schools, bell towers. Those are constructions made by people who were traveling abroad, especially during Turkish occupation. They were traveling all around Europe, from Russia, also till Africa and Cairo and Egypt, and they were always thinking of their homeland to make schools, churches, bridges, bell towers, and also they were sending money for those buildings to work, to function.
She prepared us some plates of yogurt and fresh preserve.
The typical Greek sweet fruit preserved in syrup. Those are nuts before they become hard inside.
The most delicious meals are the simplest ones, and to sit here under the grapevines and enjoy this refreshing snack on a 100-degree day is paradise.
Yogurt. Here we go. That might be the best dessert I've ever tasted, and I'm not lying, this is so good.
Sterna is part gift shop, part cafe, and part living museum. One of my favorite things about traveling is getting the chance to interact with people like Ellie and finding gems like Sterna, where family practices and different traditions are being kept alive. Way to go, Ellie. This is a real find.